choke holding people.
They're ducking dudes in the fucking air. And you're fucking.
Okay, right out of the gate, we're gonna start with the obvious.
Okay.
It was a Star Wars movie, right?
Yes.
So tell me, why did we start out what seemed like a traditional opening, but then it just dives right into the movie, and then we just get this retarded ass Rogue One, and boom. Oh, okay.
Now.
First off.
Okay, hold on. This is not the main story.
The words.
So it doesn't have to be the same thing. Because what are they going to show? It's got to break away from the main storyline to set the main storyline off so it's different. It's an anthology movie, so it's not going to be the same thing every time. It's going to be different stories, so it doesn't have to start off the same way. That's what they're trying to break.
It could just been episode 3.5. I mean, honestly.
That's like 3.5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree with you. I didn't like the Rogue One, and then the music that went with that.
Yeah, no.
Didn't hit.
Just
didn't
like
land.
Rogue One. Okay.
Yeah, didn't land for me.
Because it got intense, and then it flashes Rogue One.
Yeah.
And then it just
goes right back.
Drops it and it's dead. I look forward to those words floating in space. My biggest question is, where the fuck do those words end up? Are they just floating around? Do they crash into the Death Star at some point?
Yeah, they just bounce off.
I mean, shit, I'd be afraid of those fucking things. They're paragraphs.
They're huge, man. They're huge.
These things could be a giant fucking Star Destroyer on their own. Okay, so there's that. Felicity Jones was a good 90% of that movie of why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get into the story, man. It just felt really dull and boring. And one major thing that kind of killed this movie was when people...
Dull and boring?
Yeah, sorry.
The whole beginning was guns, and then the part after that was back to guns, and there was guns, there was big battles. The whole ending was a big battle.
I've seen better. Like, I felt like... I don't know if it was because it was just too fucking much, or just because it I don't know.
It all made sense. They were going in and they had to go in and get these plans, and then they landed over here and they had to make a diversion.
It wasn't even that intense when they went to get the plans.
What do you mean?
It didn't seem that fucking... It was a little bit too easy. And
all the dudes were dying out in the friggin' jungle. Oh, we forgot about the robot. The robot was awesome too.
Yeah, I forgot about the robot.
K2SO. He was awesome.
Which,
Alan
to further explain this, we kind of got to go into the spoiler.
Let's go, yeah, we're going to go into spoilers.
Okay, so to continue what I was saying, because now it's got to go into spoilers, when they were just picking the people off, like they were just killing the rogues like fucking that,
yeah.
I wasn't sad for any of them.
It's because you have no soul.
Maybe. The robot was probably the only one that was like,
yeah, dude, you didn't feel anything about that?
Aw.
That was awesome.
You killed the best character in this fucking... Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, it's because he sacrificed himself. They all sacrificed themselves. That was so good about it.
He took so many bullets for that.
Yeah.
Even when the blind guy went out with a blaze of glory, I didn't... When fucking Jin and Sun were hugging it out. And
dude, what the heck?
I was just like... Okay, well, this was only going to go one of two ways. Either way. Either one, they were going to get, like, mind bent to turn into the Knights of Ren, or they were going to die.
That's the dumbest theory. That makes no fucking sense. How are they going to... What the fuck?
Well, I kind of assumed they were going to tie this to episode 8 somehow.
No, I thought they were going to tie it into A New Hope, which they did. That was the whole point. Why would they tie it into episode 8? That's 30, 40 years in the future.
I don't know. Meet somebody's fucking lineage in there.
Why?
The whole point's finding out.
That's the point of doing the extra movies, is that you don't have to connect it to anything.
And there was
not every single movie has a connection.
And there was no fucking lightsabers. There was no lightsabers.
You don't need a lightsaber for Star Wars. Lightsabers are not the best thing about Star Wars.
I will tell you what.
They're not they are one of the best things, but not the only best thing. You can do other stuff. That's what's so good about the anthology. They can put the lightsabers in all the other movies and put other stuff in the other movies.
Daddy, you know which one I like?
What?
The guns or the lightsabers?
You like the guns and the lightsabers?
Yes.
Those are the best ones.
I usually like both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your favorite? Favorite color of lightsaber?
Green.
Yeah. That's
the
right.
best color. That's the best color.
It's in the best movie.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Another thing is, I didn't like how people right off the bat were like, "This is as good as The Empire Strikes Back."
Yeah,
no
I wouldn't say that.
fucking way.
I wouldn't say that. It is definitely, to me, better than Force Awakens.
Nope.
How is it? Force Awakens was not that great.
I didn't say it was amazing, but it was. I would watch.
This movie was way
I
better.
will watch Force Awakens 10 times in a row before I watch Rogue One again.
No.
All in all, I didn't care for the movie, but there were two really good parts in this movie. One was kind of like a little cock tease, and then the other one was like full fruition. Okay, I'm going to use a movie comparison that I haven't used in a long time.
Okay.
So the remake of Godzilla.
Okay.
You remember how I've explained before how like it'll show a little bit of him?
Yeah, you did it in the very first video we ever did.
Yeah, it'll show a little bit of him, then it'll show human.
Mm-hmm.
We obviously knew that this being an in-between of Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope,
Darth Vader was around.
we knew Darth Vader was going to be lurking in the shadows somewhere.
Yeah.
So we get 2 scenes with him. Only 2.
That's all you need.
I guess. You get one where the one guy, I can't remember his name, in the white
Krennic.
I don't know how you remembered it. I just call it the guy in the white uniform.
Okay.
Went to report about the casualties that were going on
Mm-hmm.
to a test tube. And one thing I knew about this movie in advance was that we were probably going to see a burnt to a crisp Anakin Skywalker somewhere in there.
Okay. Yeah.
So we get to see him. And
Yep.
long story short, he puts on the armor and he walks out like a total badass on the planet where I'm pretty sure it's the planet where...
No, that was Mustafar, man.
Oh, that was Mustafar?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Freaking, isn't that the freaking dopest thing ever? Darth Vader sets up an evil lair on the freaking planet where he became Darth Vader.
I mean, it makes
On
sense.
the freaking river where he was burnt to a crisp.
It makes sense.
He made it that his lair, man. That was a fucking badass scene, man. When he was like sitting in that thing in the back to tank getting healed, because that's what that is. That's
Yeah.
the same thing that Luke was in.
In an Empire, right?
Yeah. He's sitting in that, and it's basically like regenerating his. It's not regenerating, but it's healing him as he's sitting in it, because he's constantly in pain.
Right.
So he needs that to like stay alive.
Okay.
So he's
See, I
sitting
didn't
in
know
that. That's why he's. And my brother actually said that burn victims in real life have to bathe a lot because of their skin and stuff. So I mean,
It makes sense.
makes a lot of sense. He's got to sit in that back to tank.
Should I imagine being burnt to a crisp like
Yeah,
that?
dude, that entrance was fucking amazing.
But him walking out and you just see his cape like
Yeah.
with the wind behind it, and I like how he just comes out and he starts talking, and you're kind of like, "No, this is fucking cool." And your son here, Tyler,
Yeah, dude, you freaked out.
you freaked out, man. You were like,
Was it because he was in the shadows?
Mm-hmm. It was cool.
but he came out, and right as he's walking out, you think, "Oh shit, okay." And then all of a sudden, you get that fucking what do you call it? The chokehold.
Yeah, where he chokes him. He's
And he makes some comment like, "Don't let your, basically, don't let your ego get the better of you."
yeah. Don't choke on
Don't
your
choke on-
ambitions.
Ambitions, yeah. And so you're just kind of like, oh, okay, that, if that's all we get, okay, all right. But that's not all we got.
Mm-mm. Damn, no.
No.
Fuck, dude.
We.
Oh my god.
Okay. The only complaint I have about this is they could have made it so much like.
It could have been way longer.
Had they made an hour and a half of him just walking down? Okay.
Yeah, dude, I would just watch that. Dude, okay, so this is already spoiler talk. So they've got the plans. The dudes are like, and it's
In
the
the
guys,
ship.
and it's the guys from the beginning of A New Hope. Those guys are like got the plans, and they're like, we gotta get out, and they're running down this hallway, and then all of a sudden, boom, all these lights go out, and the door shuts, and they can't get through, and then they turn around, and it's
then
just in darkness, and you just hear, and
And
just
you hear.
and it's like, oh shit! And then they fucking,
Oh,
he starts
man,
walking down
he
there,
just
they're
fucking-
shooting, and he's like, just knocking him out of there.
Ape shit and choke holding people.
Dude,
throwing them
ducking
up on
dudes in the fucking air,
ceiling,
and you fucking,
just
dude.
stabbing the shit out of
And
them.
the door, he
The
kills
door-
the dude through the door, and then the door opens,
The
and
fucking door
lights.
opens and he's still like walking.
Oh my
after
god,
them.
it was so amazing.
If I could have watched an hour, okay. If I had to choose between watching Rogue One again or spending an hour and a half
Just
watching
watching that on
Darth
loop.
Vader
Yeah.
going through hallways,
Just hallways after hallways, just killing dudes. I would watch that.
I'd watch that.
Oh
film
my god, all
any
day. Well,
because that was the equivalent. That's what I wanted to see since Force Awakens when Kylo Ren did his little freak out session on
Yeah.
the computers.
Like, I wanna see
feel like
that.
that's what this was
Like,
with Darth Vader.
damn, they delivered on that shit.
Like he was pissed. He's
Yeah.
like, "No fucking way you're
And-
getting away with my plan."
And then right after that, they saw that they uploaded it to Leia's ship.
Yep.
And then Leia's ship takes off. You
And
see
we-
Darth Vader standing there as it takes off.
Oh, you can tell he's pissed.
And then it goes to that ship, and the dude gives somebody the plan, and she turns around, and it's fucking Leia.
Fucking CGI.
CGI face Leia, and it's not too bad.
And you can't tell it's CGI.
I was like, what?
I thought Carrie Fisher
And then boom, right into fucking, like, you could literally just
start a new
start
hope, and
start a
there it
new
is.
hope, like boom, right there.
Yeah.
Dude, the last 5 fucking minutes of that,
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
Pure gold. If every Star Wars movie could be like that, holy shit. Tell us what you thought about Rogue One in the comments below. Let us know. Like it if you liked it.
And if you like it, I will not be surprised.
Yeah, because it was good.
Because you're all a bunch of just
No, because the movie was good.
You're all just a bunch of
Yeah. It was
People that
good.
like good movies.
It was
No.
good.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I will.
Yes, it was
I would
good.
watch Batman versus. This made Batman versus Superman look like a good
Okay,
movie.
you're making shit up, dude. That makes no sense. All right, let's finish this video off. Like it if you liked it.
Don't if you didn't.
Subscribe below, he said. Find those droids. Find the droids. Fucking find the droids.